Good morning. How's everybody doing today? All right. Bring your feet a little further than hip distance apart. Make figure eights with your hips. Now, as you know, we're being filmed today. My name's Greta Nilsson. I'm with Oriental Healing Arts Association. And we do our Tai Chi here at the Tewksbury Senior Center on Friday mornings at 9 o'clock. All right, shifting your weight from side to side, bending your knees a little bit. Now shift your weight into your right foot, bring in your left halfway, and then step out again and bring in your right halfway, side to side. And what we do at the beginning of the class is something called Qigong, which translates to energy work. So I always equate it to a warm-up. All right, one more time on this side. And now we're gonna add the kick. So out, in, and kick, and down. Out, in, kick, and down. Out, in, kick, and down. Out, in, kick, and down. Side to side. Make sure the foot that's holding you up is stable on the ground before you pick up the other one. All the more important when the ground is rough like this, rough terrain. One more time each side. Now stand with your feet a little further than hip distance apart, and you're going to push down to the sides. Breathe in the center, breathe out as you twist. And this is an upright, so you want to be upright, no bending. Just twist your body and push down to the side. This is a lower back twist. One more time each side. And across your body, side to side. This is a middle back twist. One more time each side. And then across your body, up into the corners. Just like you were reaching for something and you couldn't quite get it. One more time each side. And then bring your arms down. We're going to do shoulder rolls going backwards. Breathe in as you come up. Breathe out as you come down. And this is your arms as well as your twisting. Because if you know, like you're swimming, you have to do the twist, otherwise your head's still under the water. One more time each side going forward. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of preliminaries work. So you're gonna stand with your feet hip distance apart. I always use the clock analogy. So straight ahead is 12 o'clock. You shift your weight into your right foot. You pick up the toes of the left foot. And you pivot on the heel. And these toes are going to be facing towards 10 o'clock. And bring your weight into that foot. Bring your weight back. Close that foot so that the feet are pointing back to 12 o'clock. Now shift your weight into your left foot, pick up the toes of the right. These toes will be facing towards 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Come back and close. Yes, because I've turned around. We do repeat this. Open. How come you didn't correct me? You're always correcting me because I'm turned around. So they call this open and close, empty and full. We're going to do one more time each side. And come back to the center. Okay. You've heard about cats. Cats walk on the balls of their feet. They have a heel that's way up here. It's not good for anything. So when we talk about a cat, it's on the ball of your foot. So I want you to shift your weight into your left foot, open your right. Bring your left foot out in front of you on the ball of your foot. Your heel is up. Make sure you bend the knee of the leg that's holding you up. So there's your cat. A reverse cat is when the heel is on the floor and the toes are up. So we do this as an exercise. Make sure that you bend that knee, and here we go. Cat, reverse cat. 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 One more time. Cat and reverse cat. And bring that alongside. Close the other foot. Shift from side to side. Now shift into your right foot. Open your left. Bring your right foot out in front of you. The ball of the foot's on the floor and the heel is up. There's your cat. And then a reverse cat. Cat, 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 reverse cat. One more time. Cat and reverse cat. And bring that alongside, close the opposite foot and shift from side to side. Okay, so this is when I turn around. We're going to do the rocking horse drill. Okay, hopefully you can hear me back there. Feet are at hip distance apart. Shift your weight into your left foot. Open your right. Turn your body straight ahead. Step forward with your left foot. Bring your right foot halfway up, which means that it's halfway up. It isn't beside the other foot. It isn't behind the other foot, but it's at hip distance apart and off to the side behind that foot. So if you did have it over, it would be like this. Okay, step back, reverse, follow step. That's what this is called. Ball of the foot's down, and it's halfway back. So it's halfway, a halfway step, and they call this a reverse follow step. So step forward, follow step, step back, and then reverse. Forward and back. And this exercise is called the rocking horse drill. One more time forward, one more time back. Step back, straighten out your feet. Shift from side to side. Shift into your right foot, open your left. Turn your body straight ahead, step forward with your right, half step up or follow step with your left. Step back and then the reverse with your right. Forward and back. One more time forward, one more time back, step back, straighten out your feet, shift from side to side. Okay, we're going to do a little bit more stretching with the upper body. So you're going to bring your left hand to the right side, bring it up and around, and push down. Bend your knees as you come down, straighten as you come up. Breathe in at the bottom. Breathe out at the top. And you're turning your body from side to side. One more time around in this direction. And then bring your opposite arm, this would be your right arm, to the left side, up and around and push away. Bend your knees as you come down, straighten as you come up. Breathe in at the bottom, breathe out at the top. And one more time around. And bring your arms down. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit, and something I've been calling the heron. We started off with that. So you're going to bring your fingers together, your thumb and your pointer finger, about by your belly button. That's how we start, and that's how we complete the exercise. You're gonna bring your arms out to the side, palms are facing down, and then bring them down halfway. Bring them up, and then face down. And you're gonna do your breathing with this. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. In and out, turn them up, in and out. And you can bend your knees with this as well. Breathing in, bend your knees, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Up, down, up, and down. A couple more times. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. One more time. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. And end with your hands here. Nice little exercise, breathing exercise. Okay, using the movement with the breath. All right, we're going to do a little bit more stretching. So what I want you to do, and this has to do with your shoulders. If you have a shoulder problem, don't do this, but since we've got a lot of people that don't have shoulder problems, we are going to do this exercise. So I want you to bring your hands out to the side, and you're going to turn your arms up and look up. And turn your hands so that the palms face up. And then turn your hands so that your palms face in back of you, and bring your head forward. Turn your hands so your palms face up, and you can use your breath with this. And then down and face up, up or back. Breathing in and breathing out. Couple more times. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And then bring your arms down. Sometimes it's a little difficult to have your arms out to the sides a lot. So we're going to do a little bit of scratching. So this way you bring the energy into your hands. So bring your hands like this, like you're ready to scratch somebody. So you're going to shake them. Shake. And so you're scratching and scratching and scratching. And then bring them up a little bit and scratch and scratch and scratch. Up a little further and scratch and scratch and scratch. Out to the sides and scratch and scratch and scratch. And then bring them down and scratch and scratch and scratch. You should feel a little tingly in your hands. That's bringing the energy into your hands. And I always tell people that if you've got arthritis, if you've started off with arthritis, I have. So the good thing about this is bringing the energy into your hands. You can massage your hands with it. So I go down each of the fingers. So go down the thumb, the pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, and your little finger, and then that meaty part of your hand. And then you do the other side. So do your thumb, pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, and it's little finger, and that meaty part of your hand. We're doing a little quick, but you can spend as much time as you want with that. So we're going to do a little bit more exercise with the hands. So you're going to flick your fingers. Just a little bit of a flick. Now you're going to do your wrists. And do your arms. And you can bend your knees with us. It's kind of like you're jumping off a ski jump. And those of you that have been with me, you know what we're going to be doing next. Okay? So we're going to jump. So, in 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Now your energy just went down to the bottom of your feet. So you should feel all tingly all over. How do you feel? Yeah! Okay, we're ready to go. All right, we're going to do the form, and we're going to do the form all the way through, okay? Because we have people that have been starting to do this class, and they've been doing part of the form. But we're going to do the form all the way through. This is the level 1 form. And this form, if you've ever seen Tai Chi before, Tai Chi tends to make turns. This form happens to go forward and back. This way everybody can watch me while they're doing it and learning the form. So I'm going to talk all the way through. Hopefully, if my voice keeps going, we'll talk all the way through. All right, everybody ready? All right, stand with your feet hip distance apart, knees slightly bent, pelvis is tucked forward. This is called standing in Wu. You can't hear me? I'm trying. All right. That's very noisy over there. All right, can you hear me now? All right, feet hip distance apart, knees slightly bent, pelvis tucked forward, arms relaxed. Gonna take a couple of deep breaths in and out. In and out. And begin. Arms come up in front of you. Stop across from your shoulders. Last thing to come up are your fingers. And your arms come down. Last thing to come down are your fingers. And you bring your arms out to the side, pointing to 10 and 2 of the clock. Fingers dangling down. And hold the ball. Right over left in front of you. Shift into your left foot, open your right. Shift into your right foot, turn your body straight ahead, step forward with your left foot, touch your fingertips together. Left hand's gonna go up to the side, right hand down to the side for diagonal flying stance. Shift your weight back, step back with your left foot, shift to your left, close your right foot, body weight back to the center and hold the ball, left over right in front of you. Shift into your right foot, open your left. Shift into your left foot. Turn your body straight ahead, step forward with your right foot. Touch your fingertips, slide them apart. Right hand up to the side, left hand down to the side. Diagonal flying stance. Shift back, step back with your right foot. Shift to your right, close your left foot, body weight back to the center and hold the ball. Right over left in front of you. Shift into your left foot, open your right. Shift into your right foot, turn your body straight ahead, step forward with your left foot, Touch your fingertips together, slide them apart. Right hand down to the side, left hand up to the side. Diagonal flying stance. Follow step, half step up with your right foot, and then bring it back to where it was. We're doing separate heaven and earth. Bring your right hand towards your abdomen, cover it with your left. Bring your hands up to about shoulder height, slide them apart. Push heaven with your right hand, earth with your left, and a cat with your left foot. Turn your right hand towards your body, slide it right down the center, past your nose and your heart, down to your belly button. And then bring it out to the side as if you're hugging someone. Left hand goes towards your right shoulder, down towards your right hip. Step forward with your left foot and turn your body forward. And when your chest gets straight ahead, flip your right hand flat towards the building. That's brush, knee, twist, push. Shift your weight back, step back with your left foot. Shift to your left, close your right foot. Shift to your right, open your left foot. Shift to your left. Left hand out as if you're hugging someone. Right hand goes towards your left shoulder, down towards your left hip. Step forward with your right foot. Turn your body forward. When your chest gets straight ahead, flip your left hand flat towards the building. It's brush, knee, twist, push. Shift your weight back, step back with your right foot. Shift to your right, close your left foot. Shift to your left, open your right foot. Shift to your right. Right hand out as if you're hugging someone. Left hand to your right shoulder, down to your right hip. Step forward with your left foot. Turn your body forward. When your chest gets straight ahead, flip your right hand flat towards the building. That's brush, knee, twist, push. Follow step, half step up with your right foot, and then bring it back to where it was. Shift your weight into your right foot. We're going into play the lute. Left hand out in front of you, your palm facing forward. Right hand across from the bend in your left elbow, palm facing forward. And a reverse cat with your left foot. So pick up your left foot and come down the heel. That's play the lute, going into repulse monkey. Bring your right hand down to the side and then out to the side as if you were hugging someone. Left hand does the stop, drop your fingers towards the ground, and then flip them up towards the sky. That's stop, drop, roll. Crescent. Bring your left foot in towards your right and then out to the side. Shift your weight into your left foot, left hand by the rib cage. Right foot and right hand go out in front of you. Left hand out as if you're hugging someone. Right hand does the stop, drop your fingers, roll them up. Crescent. Bring your right foot in towards your left and then out to the side. Shift into your right foot, right hand by the rib cage, left foot and left hand out in front of you. Do this again on each side. Right hand out as if you're hugging someone. Left hand does the stop, drop, roll, crescent. Left foot comes in, out to the side, shift to the left. Left hand by the rib cage, right foot and right hand out in front of you. One more time. Left hand out as if you're hugging someone. Right hand does the stop, drop, roll, crescent. Right foot in, out to the side, shift to the right. Right hand by the rib cage, left foot and left hand out in front of you. Going into grass sparrow's tail. Hold the ball right over left by your right hip. Step up and out with your left foot. You got the top and bottom of the ball. You're going to turn it side to side. Push it out over your left knee. Flip the ball over so your left hand's on the top of the ball. Pull it straight back towards your right hip. That's grass sparrow's tail. Turn the ball again, palms facing front to back. Push your right palm into your left. Bring your weight forward. Separate your hands, shift your weight back and push down. This is embrace tiger. Then bring your hands up to chest level, shift your weight forward and push forward. That's return to mountain. Shift your weight back, step back with your left foot. Shift to your left, close your right foot, so it's going back to 12 o'clock. Shift to your right, open your left foot. Hold the ball. Left over right by your left hip. Step up and out with your right foot. You get the top and bottom of the ball. You're going to turn it side to side. Push it out over your right knee. Flip the ball over. Right hand on the top of the ball. Pull it straight back towards your left hip. That's grass sparrow's tail. Turn the ball again. Palms facing front to back. Push your left palm into your right. Bring your weight forward. Separate your hands, shift your weight back and push down. This is Embrace Tiger. Then bring your hands up, shift your weight forward, push forward, return to mountain. Paint the rainbow. Both hands go down on the right, up overhead, down on the left, across to the center, step back with your right foot. Shift to your right, close your left foot so both feet are pointing straight ahead. Chicken wrist with your right hand, that's the fingers together, wrist pointing up. And left hand goes out to the side with the palm facing up. That's single whip. Cloud hands, scoop across with your right hand to the left side. Left hand comes down, right hand comes up. Turn your body to the right. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up. Turn your body to the left. Left hand comes down, right hand comes up. Turn your body to the right. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up. Turn your body to the left. Left hand comes down, right hand comes up. Turn your body to the right. This time, bring your left hand up to meet your right. Chicken wrist with your right hand. Left hand goes out to the side, palm facing out. That's single whip. Going into the kicking sequence, bring your arms down, step behind you with your right foot. Bring your left hand towards your abdomen, cover it with your right, making arches. And you're going to do a cat with your left foot. Step forward with your left foot, bring your right hand towards your abdomen, cover it with your left, making arches. Going to do a follow step with your right foot, kick with your right foot and come back down into a cat. Fists with both hands, elbows in towards your rib cage. You're going to step forward with your right foot, heel first, and roll into that foot. Bring your fists down, out and around in front of you for ram's head punch. Shift your weight back, release your hands. Step behind you with your right foot. Bring your left hand towards your abdomen, cover it with your right, making arches. You're going to do a cat with your left foot, kick and then a cat. You're going to step with your left foot and push with both hands. While your weight's forward, open that right foot. Shift your weight back into your right foot. Chicken wrist in the back. Left hand comes in towards your body. Thumb hits your chest. Goes down your left side. This is snake creeps down. Bend your left knee. Left hand comes up as the right hand comes down. Shift your weight back. Step back with your left foot. Shift your weight into your left foot. Left hand comes down, right foot and right hand comes up. For golden rooster, stands on one leg, or you leave it down for balance. Chicken wrist with your left hand, step forward with your right. While your weight's forward, open that left foot. Shift your weight back into your left foot. Right hand comes in towards your body. Thumb hits your chest, goes down your right leg. Bend your right knee. Shift your weight back, step back with your right foot. Shift your weight into your right foot, right hand comes down, left foot and left hand comes up, golden rooster, or leave it down for balance. Step forward with your left foot. Hold the ball, left over right by your left hip. Look over your right shoulder, step forward with your right foot. Right arm comes up with the palm facing out. Left hand goes into the hole under your right arm. That's Fair Lady plays the shuttle on the right. Shift back, step back with your right foot. Hold the ball right over left, look over your left shoulder, step forward with your left foot. Left arm comes up with the palm facing out. Right hand goes into the hole under your left arm. It's Fair Lady plays the shuttle on the left. Turn your body to the right, right hand into the rear corner. Palm is facing the building. Turn your body towards the building. You're going to do a cat with your left foot. Fingers of your right hand come together, poke forward, and then turn towards the ground. Lower your right arm as you bend your right knee. This is needle dips into the sea. Come back up, left hand under the right. Step forward, fan to the back, separating your hands. Shift your weight back, step back with your left foot. Shift to your left, close your right foot. Shift to your right, open your left foot. Hold the ball right over left by your left hip. Fist with your right hand. We're going into the punching sequence. Step forward with your right foot. Back fist punch from your left shoulder to your right hip. Follow through with your left hand. Shift your weight back, step back with your right foot. Shift to your right, close your left foot. Shift to your left, open your right foot. We're doing brush knee twist punch. Left hand to the right shoulder, down to the right hip. Step forward with your left foot. Turn your body forward and release the punch. Forward and down. Shift your weight back, step back with your left foot. Shift to your left, close your right foot. Shift to your right, open your left foot. Big figure eight with your right arm. Comes back towards your left hip, and then as it comes forward, you step forward with your right foot. Back fist punch, first to the double punch, follow through with your left hand. Turn the doorknob with your left hand. Pull back towards your left hip. Show a forearm strike with your right arm across your body. A false kick with your right foot, which means pick it up and bring it back down. Second punch of the double punch across your body from your left shoulder to your right hip. Follow through with your left hand. Shift your weight back, step back with your right foot. Shift to your right, close your left foot. Shift to your left, open your right foot. Shift to your right. You're holding a cup sideways with your left hand, or thumb on the bottom, fingers on the top. Step forward with your left foot and punch through that cup with your right fist. Bring your left hand under your right arm. Pull your right arm back as your left hand's coming forward. That's push-pull. Separate your hands, push forward with both hands. Shift your weight back, step back with your left foot. Shift to your left, close your right foot. Body weight back to the center, and we're gonna close the form. We do a simple closing. We close the way we open. So your arms come up. Last thing to come up your fingers. Then your arms come down. Last thing to come down to your fingers. And you're gonna take 2 deep breaths. In and out. In and out. How'd you do? I'd say your name, but you don't want it. Did you follow along good? Yeah? Great. All right. We do it. Okay. That's good when it comes from another student. Okay. One of the most complicated things with this form is trying to get the arms moving the way they're supposed to be. Okay? At the beginning, it's difficult, but eventually you get a little bit more coordinated. And I've had more people telling me they're not coordinated at all. They come into the class, their lefts and their rights are confused. Once you get into the rhythm of it, your lefts and rights, it'll work. So we're going to do a little exercise, and we call it the water wheel. And it's a way of getting your arms to work together, okay? You're on the same body, but they don't necessarily work the same way. So what I want you to do is bring your right hand in front of you. Bring your hand up. So your arm's almost extended all the way. Bring it up to your forehead. Bring it back towards your forehead. So you're a little closer to your body, and then slide it down. Right down, straight down your body. Out and up, coming in and going down. Now, out and up. Now you're going to join the other hand. The other hand is going to come in. So as the top hand's coming in, the bottom hand is going out and coming up. And you're going to cross about at heart level. And then continue. And the top hand comes in, the bottom hand goes out, and going up and down, crossing at your heart. And you can do this with your breath if you follow one particular hand. So if your right hand's coming up, you breathe in, and then as it goes down, you breathe out. Breathing in. Don't forget the other hand. Because a lot of people leave it down there and then don't move it until the other hand's coming down. So it's a coordination. And if you look at this, If it was able to come all the way back through my body, it would be a circle, but it ends up being an oblong. But they call this the water wheel. Because if you've ever seen a water wheel, it goes around. All right, so to end this, when both hands come to the center, about your heart level, you're going to take your hands, flip them over towards the ground, and then lower it down. So it's a way of being able to do that snake creeps down, because that snake creeps down does a lot of this, where you're having one hand come up, one hand go down. Coordination. Okay. How many people get their lefts and rights mixed up? Please. You all do it, I know you do. Okay. Somebody yells out a direction and you're going in the wrong direction. Okay. So coordination and being able to figure out where you're going. That's important. Okay. So another exercise that we do has to do with the cloud hands part of it. Cloud hands part of the form. And that also has a lot to do with coordination. It's an up and a down. All right? So we're going to start off that section of the form for cloud hands. So you do a chicken wrist with your right hand. Left hand goes out to the side. And then you scoop across with your right hand. And then as it comes over, you bring your left hand down, your right hand comes up. And you turn your body. Then we get over to this side. The top hand comes down, bottom hand comes up. And then turn. Top hand down, bottom hand up. And turn. Top hand down, bottom hand up. And turn. And you can do this as a Qigong exercise as well. I've had people tell me they go to the beach and they'll just do cloud hands on the beach. They don't care that people are looking at them. They do cloud hands on the beach. All right, we're going to do this one more time. We get over to this section. You're going to bring your left hand up to meet your right chicken wrist, and then bring your opposite hand over to the side. And then bring your arms down. So a little bit of coordination with that. Now, this is a fall prevention program as well, because Tai Chi works really well with your balance. It's a mind-body coordination. Obviously, it's coordination with your own arms and your own hands, but it also has to do with your realization of where your weight is. And if you noticed when you were doing some of the exercises and when we did the form, you were shifting your weight from side to side. Doing it slowly, when you're doing it quickly, or if you're walking, you do it all the time, but you don't pay any attention to it. So shifting your weight is an important part of it. So we're going to do a little exercise about shifting your weight. So I want you to shift your weight into your left foot. Open your right. And you're going to bring your left foot in. And I want you to bring your foot up, this opposite foot up, and bring it down. A couple of times. Feel the weight in that other leg. Now, if you're locking your knee, you're only using a bone on bone. You want to bend that knee just a little bit. Up and down. Up and down. One more time. Up and down. Now step out with that foot and close the opposite foot. Shift into your right foot, open your left, bring the other foot in. Now you got to bring it in a little bit closer. If you did it out, it might bother your balance. So you want to bring it in a little bit closer and then bring that right foot up and down. And you can do it flat-footed if you want, or you can point your toe. Bend that knee of the leg that's holding you up, don't forget. You're bending it just a little bit. One more time, up and down. Now, did you find yourself you were better at one side than the other? It's usually the case. Usually you're good at one side than the other because you're focused on that side. So I want you to be coordinated with both legs and both feet. Okay, we're going to do a little bit more with the movement, and we're going to do a little bit of Tai Chi walking. So it's going to be a little bit. And we're going to use the crescent, and this is going to be a full crescent, because if you remember when we did the form, we did a crescent that came back and then out to the side, which is kind of a half crescent, but I don't need to add another word to what I have to say, so I just say crescent. So a full crescent is when you come in and then go out and back, okay? And this happens to be one of the more challenging things for people to do, is to bring your foot in back. And I think it has to do with the fact that you don't have eyes on the back of your head. You're fine doing it forward, but once you start going backwards, you're saying to yourself, no matter how flat it is back there, if it's in your own house, what's back there, you know what's back there, but you still feel unsure about bringing that leg in back. So we're going to do a little bit of Tai Chi walking where we're using that. So you start off with your feet about hip distance apart. You might want to come just a little bit closer, Dorothy, so you don't hit the bench. All right, because you got long legs. Shift into your left foot, open your right. Now you're going to bring your left foot in towards your right foot and then out and in front. Okay? Now you're going to shift back, open your left foot. Bring your weight into your left foot, bring your right foot in towards your left, and then out and in front. Bring your weight into your right foot, bring it back, open your left foot. Bring your weight forward into your right foot, bring your left foot in towards the right, and then out and in front. Bring your weight forward, bring your weight back, open your left foot, bring your weight forward, bring your right foot in, and then out and in front. Shift back, open, left foot in, out and in front. And you can always stop in the middle. When I say bring it in, you could do that. Bring it in and do a little stop, and then go out and in front. And do this a couple more times. Shift back, open, bring it in, out and in front. One more time this side. Open, forward, and one more time this side. Open, in, and out in front. Okay, now bring it back. They also, people tell me when they go out for a walk, they do that, Tai Chi walking. It is very good for you because you're spending more time on the muscle that's holding you up. When you're walking, it's really quick, so you're spending a little bit of time on this muscle, a little bit of time on, but once you do it and you do it slowly, see how much time I'm spending with that muscle, bending that knee and coming out, and then back. Also on this ground, it's good to spend a little bit more time because you could end up in a hole. I did see a couple of rodents out here digging holes. So you end up in a hole. All right. Anybody have any questions on that? No? Everybody's good. All right. We're going to do a little bit more having to do with relaxation. As relaxation happens to be a problem with people, especially during this time. I don't need to tell you what's going on because you all know. You've been hearing the news. So exciting. So a couple of things you can do for a relaxation. Plus, if you're cold, this also does some good. So we're going to do the cold first. We did this last week. I call it the I Dream of Jeannie twist. Okay? You all know I Dream of Jeannie. So I Dream of Jeannie was like this. One hand over the other. Arms up in front of you. So instead of holding your arms up, you're going to bring them down to your chest. Okay? So What I want you to do is turn your body to the right as if you're backing up a car. You're going to look behind you. Getting your body used to this twist. You do release your hips with this. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Then come back through the center. And then go to the opposite side. Looking behind you. Releasing your hips. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Then come back to the center. Now you're going to add movement. So we're going to go to the right. Come back through to the center. Go to the left. Come back through to the center. Breathing in as you twist. Breathe out in the center. Breathe in. And breathe out. Nice twist for your back. And if you're cold, getting those muscles in your back warm is important. Side to side. And remember to keep your arms flat to your chest, because if you're holding them up, you're going to get tired. So you want to make sure that they're sitting on your chest. One more time each side. So this is an exercise if you're cold. And bring your arms back down. Because your muscles in your back actually are the ones that you really want to get warm, because everybody goes like this when they're cold. So you want to make sure that you get warm. Okay, relaxation. And the simplest exercise for relaxation is just the beginning of the form. Simplest exercise. So I'm going to have you stand with your feet hip distance apart, knees slightly bent, pelvis is tucked forward, your arms are relaxed. And you're going to take a deep breath, let it out. And you're going to begin by bringing your arms up, slowly with your breath, breathing in, stop across from your shoulders, last thing to come up your fingers, and your arms come down. And the last thing to come down are your fingers. So you're breathing out as you come down, breathe in as you come up. Slowly and deliberately. Fingers come up, arms come down. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time, up and down. All right. Now, one more thing before we close the session is everybody goes to their doctor and they take your blood pressure before you go. And you've rushed to get there to the doctor's office. And as soon as you walk in, let's take your blood pressure, and your blood pressure's way up here. So your best bet is to get to the doctor's office a little bit early. I know it's difficult. But get to the doctor's office a little bit early, or if you get to the doctor's office and you're sitting in your car, do some deep breathing. Really slow and deliberate. If you're sitting in the office, it's even better because they'll take your blood pressure right there, so you don't have to walk in. But if you take the slow and easy breaths before you have your blood pressure taken, your blood pressure will just lower. It'll be lower. And then they'll say, what have you been doing? Your blood pressure's lower today. And you'll say, I've been breathing. Not that you don't breathe every way. I see everybody standing. You're still breathing. But doing a slow and deliberate breath brings down your blood pressure. So I think it's a good thing to do. Everybody can do it, and it's healthy for you as well. Nobody panting. Panting is not a good thing. All right, so we're gonna close the energy that we've been working, and we do that because we share energy while we're in this class. So you bring your hands together, and you wanna keep the energy with you for the day. So you go over the top of your head, down the back of your neck, front part of your neck, upper part of your chest, top of one arm, under part of that arm, top of the other arm. Yes, we're getting wet. Under part of that arm, sun shower. Go down your torso, down your legs. If you can reach your toes, fine. Otherwise, stop at your shins or your calves or your knees. Come up the back of your calves. Bend your knees as you come up slowly. Don't forget your kidneys. Kidneys could always use some love. And we're gonna do angel breath. So bring your hands together, clasp them, tilt your head towards the sky, ask for it to stop showering on us. And we're going to breathe in through your nose, out forcefully through your mouth, using your arms as bellows, and we do this slowly. So you raise your arms, breathing in, lower your arms, breathing out. Raise your arms, breathe in, lower your arms, breathe out. One more time, in and out. And thank you so much for coming. Have a great day. Enjoy the sun while you can. All right. Very good.